Okay, so some of the best training for these puppies is just day-to-day stuff. So here I just set my camera up when I had some things to clean. A lot of our good work happened off screen, but here's a good one. I'm trying to mop up this water. And instead of continue mopping it up while she jumps on me and getting upset and fussing and pushing and saying no, I just sat back on my heels. And I just waited for her to get out of here and then let me continue doing what I need to do. It's a lot more effective for teaching them like boundaries. And it works a lot faster. You can't see anything else, I think, on the video. But off the video, she picked up a few things, and I asked her to drop it. Right there, Marty just yelled at her for getting a toy out. So I put Marty up because she's an asshole. But Luna did great, and it was amazing.
Okay, so when we want dogs to come to us, we say this. We say, come here. Right?
Okay, so I noticed when Gavin walked in the room and I jumped on him, he turned his body in the exact same way that I encourage dogs to come to me. So here's just me explaining to the kiddos that they look at our bodies, and if our bodies are doing the same thing, but we're asking them to do different things, then it's confusing towards them. So here it is.
Yeah, so I moved away from her, right? Right? Can y'all do this? Can y'all go? Yeah. No, you're moving towards her. You gotta go away. Nope. If you want me to come. Yeah. So Gavin, that's how I called her to me, right? Right? What did you do when she jumped on you? The same thing? So when she came over here and she jumped on you, what did you do? Did you do the same movement?
Kinda.
You kind of did. So does that make her stop jumping or jump more?
Jump more.
Yeah, huh? That's what we think that's the right thing, because when a human touches us, we're like, oh my goodness, go away. And people will be like, fine. But if a dog does it, if I do this when I want her to stop jumping, and then I also do this when I want her to come here, she's gonna come in, right? So let's see if she'll jump on me. She's not now. But she does. We know you jump on me, Luna. Come on, Luna. Oh, she's sitting. She's being a good girl. Let's get cookies for that one. That one was an extra great pet. Here's cookies for you. Okay, but if she jumps on me, instead of going,
Well, what if we use that?
think about when you do that, you go, oh, come here. That's what it looks like. So when you do, and she jumps on you, go like this. No.
Okay, we started place work today. You guys don't have to start it at home. It doesn't have to be this super strict, consistent thing right now. You can teach it when you need it. But I think it'd be, I thought, oh my goodness, I thought it'd be fun for her because she was getting a little bitey and annoyed with everything around her, so I thought she was bored. So we are constructively using her frustration to learn something instead of biting us. So all I'm doing to teach her the very beginning stages of this place work is waiting for her butt to sit on the mat. I'm not asking her anything. I'm not expecting anything out of her. What I am doing is doing my best to set up for her to naturally sit on this mat. So I will toss, right now she went off to smell a cat and I'm just waiting for her to come back. But I am standing very close to the mat because I know when she wants something, like treats, she usually sits with her butt on the ground right in front of me. So I'm putting the mat right in front of me so she'll naturally sit on the ground on the mat. And see, as I toss the treats out, I'll explain this part in a second. 1 second. As I toss the treats out, she eats it, and then the mat is in between her and me. So as she walks towards me to sit down in front of me, she's naturally going to walk on top of the mat and sit down. That is all we're doing right now. No verbal cues, no luring. We're just capturing this behavior as it naturally happens, and we're setting it up so that it does naturally happen. So I changed my placement, but I still tossed out in front of me. It's now just a different direction. So as she walks into me, she will naturally have to walk over the mat. She will sit on the mat, and then that's how we're capturing this behavior. As we move forward, we will step further away. We might toss treats out behind us and see if she'll come all the way around. We might move the mat. We might do a few things so that she really grasps the concept of being on the mat itself. But look how good she did. That one I just tried to see if I maybe tossed out slightly different, would she come back to the mat? And she definitely did. And I was talking during it, but if you go back and mute my voice and don't listen to me, you'll see that right now she sits, and I mark her every time the second her butt hits the mat. But if I go in to treat her and her butt pops up, I pull the treat back up. Her butt hits the ground, I go ahead and treat her. I go ahead and attempt to treat her again. She's only going to get the treat out of my hand if her butt is on the ground. However, I do mark her as soon as she gets her butt on the ground, so she knows that that's exactly what I want. But she's doing it great now. She caught on very fast, so you can go back and watch and see what I'm talking about. But she did amazing. Yay, Luna.